very well that words move the world. One can melt iron by the power of word. It's time to listen some knowledgeable words from Kanika. She is going to describe about nutrition in plants. So give a big round of applause for Kanika.
Respected Babita ma'am and my all dear friend, first of all I say great morning to all of you.
Good morning, Kanika.
My name is Kanika, the student of grade 7C, here for speech on the topic of nutrition in plants. So let's start. First of all, I want to tell you what is nutrition. The process of taking in food and its utilization by the body is known as nutrition. Nutrients. Nutrients are the chemical substances present in our food which give us energy for our growth and life. For example, carbohydrate, fat, vitamin, minerals, etc. Now, modes of nutrition. Friends, there are two modes of nutrition: autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition. Auto means self and troph means nourishment, and this type of nutrition is mostly found in green plants, and green plants is also known as autotrophs. Now, autotrophs. Autotrophs are the organisms which can prepare their own food and do not depend on other plants and animals for their food. For example, green plants. Now, heterotrophic nutrition. Hetero means other and troph means nourishment, and this type of nutrition mostly found in all animals, and all animals are also known as heterotrophs. Now, heterotrophs. Heterotrophs are the organisms which can't prepare their own food and depend on other plants and animals for their food. For example, animals, human beings, birds, etc. Now, based on their eating habits, animals are divided into three categories: herbivorous, carnivorous, and omnivorous. Herbivorous. Plant eaters are known as herbivorous. For example, cow, buffalo, goat, etc. Carnivorous. Meat eaters are known as carnivorous. For example, crocodile, lion, tiger, wolf, etc. Omnivorous. Omnivorous eat both plant and animal. For example, human beings, bear, crow, cockroach, etc. Now, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process by which green plants prepare their own food. See, photosynthesis is the process by which green plants prepare their own food. Raw material required for photosynthesis: that are carbon dioxide, CO2, water, H2O, sunlight, and chlorophyll. Equation of photosynthesis: 6 CO2, carbon dioxide, 6 H2O, water, sunlight, chlorophyll, and the product will be C6H12O6 means carbohydrate, 6O2 means oxygen. Now about chlorophyll, stomata, and variegated leaves. Chlorophyll, we have seen leaves that leaves are green in color, and the green color of leaves or the green pigment of leaves are known as chlorophyll. Now, stomata. Stomata are the tiny pods present in the surface of leaves. Variegated leaves. In our earth, there are some plants which have white and green colored leaves, and they are known as variegated leaves. And in that variegated leaves, only green part can do photosynthesis, and the rest of the white part can't do photosynthesis. Importance of photosynthesis. If there will be absence of photosynthesis, there will be no life on the earth, because when plants do not get their food, they die in the lack of oxygen, and they are dead in the lack of food, and there will be lack of oxygen also, and the organisms which depend on plant directly and indirectly will also do not get their food. That's why photosynthesis is important for the earth. In our earth, there are 4 heterotrophic plants. That heterotrophic plants are parasitic plant, saprophytic plants, insectivorous plant, and symbiotic plants. Parasitic plants. The non-green plants which live on other plants for their food are known as parasitic plant. For example, amarbel. And saprophytic plants. Saprophytic plants live and feed on dead decaying matter. For example, mushrooms. Now, insectivorous plants. They eat animals and especially insects. Insectivorous plants is also known as carnivorous plant. Symbiotic plants. Plants which live in association with other plants and share shelter and nutrition. For example, fungi and plants. Fungi lives in the root of plants and in exchange plant gives some nutrition to fungi, and fungi give some nutrition to tree from the soil. This is all about today. I hope you will understand my topic. Thank you and have a nice day.